Eric Jordan, longtime sports broadcaster from Southeast Alaska, with Steve Gillespie, Hall of Fame coach at Nikiski and Kotzebue, doing the state championships tape for Alaska, Matt, at 145 pounds, featuring Clark Buffington, a senior from Skyview, the #1 seed with a record of 41-3, versus Trevor Pempek, a senior from Wasilla with a 3.25 GPA, second in state in 2005 at 152 pounds. And as we start the action here at 145 pounds.
Well, again, two quality individuals with tremendous history in the rooms, the Skyview Panthers and the Wasilla Warriors. As these guys are not too unfamiliar with themselves, the Region 3 wrestlers matching up again. This is just a remake of last week's regional championship. They're out of Region 3 is at Buffington and also Pempek of Wasilla.
As with the front headlock is Buffington. Now he's going to try and come around to the side with that, isn't he?
Absolutely. He's going to want to get inside. He's going to try to circle that leg. He can run some shucks off of that. You know, over the years, it's really kind of evolved into being the move for a lot of these wrestlers. Head control, front side control, and then go ahead and start moving them around. There's a nice little head snap and try to clear his Buffington. And again, we're talking about the outside experience. These two gentlemen right here have seen a tremendous amount of national wrestling. Say the champion, the regional wrestlers of champion, or the tournament of champions, by the way. As they've been to that many times. Also, they wrestled through the summertime in some of the freestyles.
As our score is 0-0 with a minute left now in the first round. Buffington and Pempek. The Northern Lights Championship final here.
A lot of tournaments. Huh?
Buffington with the victory 6-1 earlier at the region.
And then he was running around in Sharinga. He was like mad at him. He was like coming for him.
As another headlock by Buffington, and Pempek kind of stuck underneath there.
That front headlock's a real controlling device, as they can run some shucks again, and they can also circle that leg. They can do a lot of different things out of that front headlock.
Yeah, you can get in trouble though too. I saw a college match where somebody I was interested tried to front headlock and ended up on his back. So you got to be careful with that move too. The throw can go either way. Pempek trying to work underneath. Buffington in control as we end our first round 0-0. And Buffington will take down. And we'll get to see how they do on the mat, as neither one could score from the standing. And oh, great move by Buffington to come up out of there. He gets his escape. Boy, he just shot out of there. As we're in the second round of our 145-pound championship match. And there's a fireman's carry shot by Buffington. No points as Pempek countered out of it. Buffington still with the leg, though. Pempek with the head and the arm. Buffington trying to control the leg. Stalemate called by the referee. Yeah, it's a nice attempt at a fireman's carry there by Buffington.
Great attempt by the firemen also, too. Again, the referees that seem to have made a pretty conscious effort that any kind of stoppage of wrestling, they're going to go ahead and stalemate them, get them back up into their actual positions again. I think it's a great move, and it keeps the action flowing. It doesn't allow just a lot of riding time. And again, the fans have the tendency to be in it a little bit more too, and the wrestlers are competing all the time instead of just holding.
As the wrestlers trying to get advantage. Buffington again with that front headlock. Pempek doesn't seem to have an answer to that so far this match. Score is 1-0 Buffington, as he's got the escape here. So only scoring so far in the match. Another stalemate called out of that front headlock. Front headlock headlock can be a dangerous move too. I saw a college match where in the finals the kid was lost consciousness in that move. Kid that went on to be an All-American. As the wrestlers, boy, a lot of respect for each other out here, Coach.
Absolutely. These guys, being up here on the road system, they see each other in all the big tournaments, and if you're in that top echelon, you're going to see each other every weekend in the semifinals or in the finals. You know, I don't know how many times they've seen each other. My guess is going to probably be 4 or 5 times this year.
As we go into the third round with our score 1-0 Buffington. And Pempek on the bottom. Going to come out of there. Of course, Buffington just shot out of there. Pempek tries the same thing. Buffington gets the tight waist and trying to get the arm. Now he's going to try and work the forearm, far ankle. Now he's trying to get the forearm. He's got the cross body right in. Pempek trying to stand up. Now Pempek trying to come around, trying to get his balance, trying to get the leg free. Buffington working on the arm. Coach?
Well, kind of a tough predicament right here. They're going to go ahead and try to stretch him out as Buffington. Buffington, in his own rights, tell you he's already a 2-time placer at the Reno Tournament of Champions. He's also a cadet national All-American, so quite a few credentials. And then you take a look at Pempek himself. He's already a 2-time placer, state placer at the 4A level himself. And as we're going to try to run a guillotine, we're going to see if this gets stopped. As that shoulder's got an extreme angle on it right now, as Buffington applying that crossbody ride you're talking about. 1 minute to go, third period, 1-0 is the score in favor of Buffington.
And a stalemate. Nothing was going on there, and Pempek fights it off. Now he's got 54 seconds to come out of there. He's trailing 1-0, and I expect Buffington's going to try and get in that leg again. And a caution on Buffington as he chopped that elbow a little soon. Now Pempek on his feet. Pempek trying to come out of there. Buffington already has the leg wrapped, potentially dangerous. And they'll start over. Looking like Buffington's trying to get that leg in right away.
Trying to put the leg in, buy some time, and we'll see if the head official here wants to go in and run a stall call on that. With inside 45 seconds remaining. Oh, it could be an escape by Pempek as he's trying to come out and face Buffington. Indeed, we got one. High score, 35 seconds remaining here in the match. 1-1 at 145 pounds.
And the drama builds as the crowd really gets into it. 1-1, 30 seconds left, both on their feet, as in a lot of matches. It's going to come down to the final takedown. Try for a high crotch by Pempek, countered by Buffington. He's got that, he's trying for that headlock. Now he wants to back out of it because he wants to get the takedown. Now he ties up Pempek, Buffington, all tied up. 10 seconds left. Neither one eager to make a shot here. As Pempek tries for a high crotch, nothing there. Time runs out and a great scramble. Coach.
Boy, a great scramble with 10 seconds to go. You know, 1-1, it's got to force somebody to open up. And with the styles that we've seen here over the last 6 minutes, it's real interesting if this actually goes to a takedown and not a sudden death to see who holds who and who can escape.
They've got 1 minute. The first person to score in this 1 minute overtime wins. If neither one scores, they'll go to a sudden death second overtime where one will choose to the one with the first takedown. Of course, nobody has a takedown, but anyway, they'll look at criteria and decide who gets the choice of down or up. And then if the person rides the person for 30 seconds or scores from the top, he wins. If the person on the bottom escapes or reversals or otherwise scores, he wins. So we're in our first overtime match of the state tournament. 27 seconds left, 1-1. As they tie up. As Pempek trying to force the action. Pempek looked for a head and arm there. There was nothing there. Boy, that'd be a risky move with 10 seconds left in overtime.
In overtime, you really don't want to do high-level stuff. And again, it seems like Buffington, the choice is going to be on his side if they go to the mat. My guess he'll probably try to choose top and ride out for 30 seconds. We'll see what he does. It'll be his choice. He scored first, 1-1. We're going into sudden death. He just chose down. That really surprises me that he chose down right there. We'll see what kind of skills he has from the bottom. It's his choice. We'll see.
Well, you usually choose the bottom, but the success he had riding, you would have think that, of course, he did get an escape, and he's out of there already, and that's an escape, and he wins. Of course, you remember that he escaped in about just the same move earlier in the match.
Yeah, in 2 seconds he got that escape. 2-1, your state champion. Right there, you got Clark Buffington, 145 pounds.